What if I told you there's a strategy to build incredible wealth faster than you ever thought possible? Imagine a life where you're financially secure, able to make big moves without stressing about every dollar. What if I also told you that nearly every self-made millionaire and billionaire uses this very method? And here's the best part. It's something you can apply to your life starting right now. Welcome to the concept of asymmetric opportunities. This approach leverages low-risk, high-reward possibilities to help you grow wealth and build a stable future, no matter where you're starting from. If you're tired of playing it safe, keep watching. By the end, you'll know how to spot these opportunities all around you and begin changing your life. So, let's dive into it. What are asymmetric opportunities? In simple terms, they're situations where the potential rewards far outweigh the risks. Imagine having a small chance to lose something minor, but a huge chance to win something major. Here's a powerful example. If you had invested just $5,000 in Amazon back in 2001 when it was trading at $5 a share, today you'd have over $3 million. Or let's say you put $1,000 into Bitcoin in 2015. That $1,000 would have grown to over $100,000. These are classic examples from the investment world. But asymmetric opportunities exist everywhere, not just in the stock market or cryptocurrency. Think about it. Many of life's biggest wins come from these opportunities. The principle applies to relationships, career moves, personal projects, and more. Whether it's an investment, a new skill, or a side hustle, you can find asymmetric opportunities to grow if you know where to look. So why don't more people use this strategy? One of the main reasons is that most people are taught to play it safe. We're used to small, consistent wins, like getting a paycheck every 2 weeks. But here's the catch. Even that safe paycheck isn't really safe. Economic shifts can take jobs away overnight. We've seen this happen during recessions, industry changes, and market disruptions. If you're relying solely on a traditional job, you're exposing yourself to a different type of risk. The risk of not having other options if something goes wrong. Wealth builders understand this. They know they can't avoid risk altogether, so they embrace it in a way that works in their favor. Think about the entrepreneurs who create something new, the investors who take a chance on high-growth stocks, or the authors who self-publish books. They all embrace risk, but they also know the rewards can be life-changing. This strategy isn't about being reckless. It's about recognizing that the only way to thrive is to take smart risks. The wealthiest people in the world didn't get there by playing it safe. They looked for asymmetric opportunities. Now let's get into some practical examples. Asymmetric opportunities are everywhere. One clear area is investing in technology startups. Statistically, not every startup will succeed. In fact, 6 out of 10 might fail. But out of those 10 investments, 1 or 2 can do well enough to cover all the losses and still deliver incredible returns. It's this kind of thinking that powers venture capital and angel investing. Wealth builders know they don't need every bet to pay off. They just need a few to succeed. Or consider the idea of joining a startup and negotiating for shares. The worst-case scenario? The company doesn't make it, and you've only lost some time and opportunity costs. But if the company does succeed, those shares could end up being worth millions. The reward outweighs the risk, and that's what makes it asymmetric. But you don't need to start a company or invest thousands to benefit from asymmetric opportunities. This very video is an example of an asymmetric bet. We invested time and resources to create content that could be watched by millions of people over the years. With every new view, the return grows. And anyone can do this with content creation, whether it's a YouTube channel, a podcast, an ebook, or a blog. The initial cost is low, but the potential reach and impact are enormous. Now, let's talk about personal growth as an asymmetric opportunity. Think about the act of reading books. Every book costs around $15 and a few hours of your time. Not every book will be transformative, but one powerful book can provide insights that impact your life, career, or finances in incredible ways. In this sense, reading books, attending workshops, or listening to educational content are low-cost bets with potential life-changing returns. The same goes for networking and meeting new people. You never know who might become a valuable connection in your life or business. Every new person you meet brings new ideas, insights, and perspectives. The cost here is simply putting yourself out there. But the upside could be huge if you meet someone who becomes a mentor, partner, or key client. The concept even applies to moving to a big city where there are more opportunities and people to connect with. The initial risk is leaving your comfort zone, but the rewards could be career-changing. Let's not forget relationships. In dating, for example, you may meet several people before finding the one. Each date has a small time and emotional cost. Some dates might not go anywhere, but eventually, you find someone who's a great match. The upside? Building a life with a compatible partner. The same principle applies to social events. Going to parties or gatherings introduces you to people you'd never meet otherwise. One connection from these events could open doors to a new career, a great friendship, or even an unexpected business opportunity. Our world is evolving faster than ever. Technology, artificial intelligence, and new industries are creating asymmetric opportunities at an unprecedented rate. In finance, for instance, traditional methods like savings accounts can't keep up with inflation, but alternatives like cryptocurrency are growing. Yes, crypto is volatile, but as we've seen, the upside is immense. If you believe in the potential of blockchain, then investing early is another form of asymmetric opportunity. AI is another huge one. Just a decade ago, AI was a distant concept. Now it's everywhere, transforming how businesses operate and creating a massive demand for new skills. You can teach yourself how to use AI tools or develop skills in this area, positioning yourself for career success. The cost? Just your time to learn. The reward? Future-proofing your income and career. Here's a key part of making asymmetric opportunities work. You need to remove the fear of failure. Unlike past generations who often spent their entire careers at one company, today's world rewards those who adapt and take calculated risks. You have to be willing to fail multiple times because, ultimately, one big success will overshadow all the smaller failures. Let's face it, life is full of risks, and you can't avoid them all. It's better to take on calculated risks with asymmetric upside than to stay in a safe position that doesn't allow for growth. Embrace the journey, knowing that every attempt brings you closer to that life-changing win. So, what's next? Now it's time to look around you and start identifying asymmetric opportunities. Ask yourself, where in my life can I take a small risk with a huge upside? Maybe it's investing in your education, developing a skill, or starting a side project. Think about the areas that excite you and find ways to turn them into scalable, low-cost experiments. And don't keep it to yourself. Share your ideas in the comments below. Your insights could inspire others and create a ripple effect in our community. Remember, wealth building isn't just about making money. It's about creating value in a way that helps others too. Now here's a bonus tip for those who stayed until the end. The most effective way to leverage asymmetric opportunities is by creating a reliable income stream. Having steady income gives you the freedom to invest in these opportunities without constantly worrying about finances. The more income you have, the more risks you can take without jeopardizing your financial security. Build that income stream, invest in opportunities, and keep planting seeds that will eventually grow into life-changing returns. This week, challenge yourself to take a small step toward one of these opportunities. Even if it doesn't pay off right away, keep going. The beauty of this strategy is that with enough tries, one of your efforts will succeed. And when it does, it'll be worth everything.